What was the biggest clown show? It's a race to the bottom. Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. You know, it would be a comedy if it wasn't so sad. It would be a comedy if what these people celebrated wasn't the demise of their political opponents or people in other ideologies. But it's almost like these people got together and had a meeting, right? And you know, Ubisoft went there and went, how can we be more woke? We want to make the wokest Assassin's Creed ever. And they got, I got it, Black Samurai. Wait, like Afro Samurai? No. We're going to be period accurate, sort of. Well, we said we were going to be period accurate. Well, you're going to change it? Yeah, we're going to have a Black Samurai. Like, Black Samurai? Yeah. In feudal Japan? Yes. And somebody went, excellent. That's a great idea. We're going to be period. You know, if they could have made Afro Samurai 2, that would have been an amazing game. There's many, if what you really want to do is portray minorities in a better light, there's so many things that you can do. There's so many great African stories out there. There's so many things of the culture, but what do? No, they go hire a white man. Right? This is the fake diversity. You know, how is it diverse that whenever people of color are supposed to get an opportunity, they always get helped. They always get betrayed. They always get put in place by a white person. How does that occur? I don't know. I'll tell you why, because this is some of the biggest racism that you've ever seen. You know, if you are of this ilk, of this thought process, let me tell you something. Just because you colored your hair and you put a nose ring and you decided to have sex with whatever gender you like, it doesn't give you the experience of a minority. And that's okay. That's okay. Look, just because you painted your hair and did all that doesn't mean you get to live my experience, right? You're gonna tell me, you don't know the system of oppression that you've had. Look, I've had plenty of racist experiences, most of them outside the country. If you really want to experience racism, go to South America. You get fresh day. Go to Mexico. Certain areas of Mexico. You ever seen how they treat indigenous people down there? Oh, you haven't? Something to behold, right? And that's the same for every Central South American country. And if you go to China, it's a different type of racism. You go to Japan, it's different. You have to experience for yourself, because this notion that minorities can't be racist, if you think that, what I know for a fact is that you haven't dated enough. Let me tell you, as a Hispanic man that was single for a very, very long time and tried to date different ethnicities, you know, most of the racism that I got was from the fathers of the women that I dated that didn't appreciate race mixing by their daughters. Regardless, guys, this has been a complete crap show. It's a race to the bottom, you know, and it's like, you know, this company went, wait a minute, how can we get woker? Ubisoft is not going to outdo us. Sucker Punch is going right there. Well, they have a Black Samurai. What do we do? I'll tell you what. Let's go with lesbian samurai. Lesbian Asian samurai. How's that? Oh, somebody's in the background going, oh yeah, I like it. And somebody's going, maybe the program's going, in this era of feudal Japan, you think? Shut up. Shut your pie hole. All right. Not only that, in real life, let's pick somebody who's actually lesbian and loves Antifa. What? The people in the background, they're probably going, you know, the workers, the guys, they have to stay quiet about their political beliefs. They're in the background going, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get laid off. They already know. What's going to happen, right? But that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough for Sucker Punch Studios. They were like, hey, you know what? This just makes us even. We need to take it to a whole nother level. What can we do? You know, they're probably thinking around, because this happened at the end. You know, Charlie's demise happened on the 10th. That was it. That's the opportunity they were waiting for. Embracing the demise of the people they disagree with politically, right? They went through all, you know, both companies alienated half their fan base and more, right? Because we, you know, straight males, we make about 70%. You know, they had a checklist. Okay, did we call them fascists? Yes. Did we call them Nazis? Yes. Right? We got minorities in place. What can we do to stand out? Let's embrace death. There's one clear winner here, guys. One clear winner. The clown of the year, the clown show of the year is clearly Ghost of Yotei. As much as I didn't like and clowned on Shadows, it was just a clowning. I didn't want to buy it, whatever. There's no boycott. There wasn't, you know, there wasn't this level of incompetence, you know, willful incompetence. You know, the only thing I can do, guys, you know, I really do pray that we get to a better place as a nation where we can disagree politically without wishing death. I can clown on you all day. You can clown on me. It's okay. We can talk smack on the internet. Nobody has a problem with that. But it's not enough. Yeah, when I tell you I'm done talking because these people do not want to talk. When the people on the other side are wishing for your demise, when the people on the other side equate your faith as a Catholic, the same as a Nazi, you know, and that's all you get from the other side. It's like Kanye said, you know, in a world full of lies, it's crazy to tell the truth. And the truth is that these studios, these people that are working there are just immature. They're immature people that have a hard time with people telling them no, telling them that they're wrong, that they don't embrace their point of view. Guys, you don't have to believe what I believe. You don't have to vote the way I vote. You don't have to do any of those things. And I don't think any less of you because of your faith, because of your sexual orientation, because of anything. Do whatever you want to do. As long as you keep it to yourself, I don't care. Don't bring it to my church. You know, and I won't bring my church to you. I mean, live and let live. I think that's a pretty good way of doing it. And we all vote with our conscience, right? And we stay away from the hatred. But that's not what we have here. We have people that are constantly attacking us, constantly bringing the war to us. I'm commanded to turn the other cheek. I did. After that, you know, what do? We got to take it to them, man. We got to take it to them. And this game is absolute trash. They get the Clown of the Year award. Unbelievable. All right, humans, I will catch you on the next one. I got another video coming up about the PlayStation 3. If you want to, make sure you like and subscribe, you know, so you stay, you know, join if you can. If you want to watch the old videos, the ones that YouTube doesn't like, the reason they shadow banned me for. Those have to be behind a paywall because they're going to cancel my channel if I make them public again. And go to the Substack. That's where I'm doing a lot of the scripts for the videos that are coming up. I am working from home now for a few weeks before I have to go back to the office full time, and that's not going to be fun. But it'll allow me to make some videos. I'm in my last semester, guys. I graduate in November. I am so jazzed, but hey, you know, we have to keep moving forward. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. I'll keep you posted. I'll keep making videos here for the near future. My voice is getting better. So, you know, we got something to talk about here for the next few days. Thank you so much for joining me. Once again, make sure you like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never, ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.